But in this vlog today, I want to talk about getting to know your customers. And this is a mistake I made much earlier in, when my business started. Right now, we are going to the farm. When my manager left, he left with my clients because he went to another farm and then he started, poaching them. Today is a Sunday morning and welcome to another vlog around 2 o'clock now. And we're going to the farm because I do some egg deliveries on Sunday. And the point of this video is because I have people have, bosses that drive to deliver eggs to customers when they want, to supermarkets, to the markets. But there's what they call customer relationship from the main business owner. I made a mistake during the first 3 years of my starting, of my business. Of course, I had my managers, my boys. Most of my clients did not know me. When my manager left, did something and left, I sacked him actually because what he did was so bad. I don't appreciate stealing, and even if I forgave him, but I could not build that trust again with him. So I relied so much on him for my business, you get, because I wanted to be at the background. I had all the workers. And when he left, some customers that actually knew, the farm, came to the farm and were like, so and so person called us. So he said that he's now with this farmer, that we can be coming there for our eggs, because he had all the numbers, you understand? He had everybody's number, because I wanted to stay at the background. So I learned a bit from that. I knew that even if I felt hot, like, for Christ's sake, eggs would always go. Eggs would always go, but eggs, as in when I mean eggs would always go, I mean like eggs would always be, be sold. But I felt so bad that my customers, he was poaching them, and because they did not know me. I mean, there are times when I would come to the farm or I'll come to my shops and I'll just come in and they won't even know it's me until my boys are like, Madam, I'm here. Madam, welcome. And they're like, is it this young girl that's the owner of this farm and shops? Like, I've had those shock once or twice, and I felt bad when a lady told me that, oh, I am Madam Juliet. I've been buying from your farm for the past 5 years and I've never met you. And I could only recognize her because I confirm all the alerts that actually enter into my phone. So I see the alert. So I see her name, Juliet so and so person, but I've never met her in person. Do you know how bad I felt that for 6 years or 5 years of this woman's life, she's been buying eggs from me? And God, sorry, where's my handbag? I'm preparing. You guys always follow me to prepare when I'm going out to the farm while I discuss with you guys. But you should know how bad I felt that I just knew her by name. And although every year we reward customers, we reward our customers, we reward the people that are loyal to us, the people that have been buying from us all through the years. So of course I could recognize her name, but I couldn't put a face to the name. And she also could not put a face to my business because all she knew were my workers. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to make an effort to know my clients, people that patronize my farm. And I'm going to make an effort to know their birthdays. I'm going to, at least let them put a face to my brand. Now, this might not work for all business owners. Some people, want to stay at the background. I understand that. But this is my own personal choice because my farm, I don't have 20,000 beds, please, that I will now just stay so far from my farm, Well, some people call me, I'm a medium scale farmer. I'm not a small farmer, but I'm a medium scale farmer. But still, that singular bad experience taught me why I should, at least know some of my clients, have a relationship with them. When there's a price upgrade, come out to the front and talk to them, call them. Although they don't have my numbers, but I pass messages through my boys. I went about the farm and I hear, oh, we have people at the shops. I come to the shop, just to see them, to greet them and to thank them. That personal customer relationship, it really built trust with my clients. It built trust with me and them, and it really helped my business. So the point of this video is, today is Sunday and I know I'm supposed to be resting, but on Sundays I normally do small deliveries to some restaurants and businesses that actually buy my eggs every week. So I just picked about 2 or 3 of them to do the deliveries personally to them. I will drive, I will actually deliver the eggs to them. I might even discuss with the owners of the business if I see them there. And sometimes I even patronize them. Yes, I buy rice or I buy things from them and wait, because we we rub each other, and that's what they call relationships are not only built from people that you know, and can be built from your clients. So I really appreciate my clients, and I also sell eggs individually to my gym members. If you're in iFitness Gym Port Harcourt, you would know me. You would know that I sell my eggs. I can as well bring my boys and say, "Oh, don't worry, you want eggs? I will do." People will just deliver to you. But I actually take this joy in just selling to them individually. So weekly, I just bring eggs from the farm and keep in the house. And in the morning, when I'm going to the gym, I will carry these eggs in my car, and I would, give them after the gym because they buy it from my car, when I come out. All those things fosters relationships with your clients. It makes them feel seen. It makes them feel heard. It makes them feel like I appreciate them. See, without your clients that buy your eggs from you, you're nothing. And I understand why, because there are many farms doing your business. There are many people selling your eggs, but some people will say, I want to buy from Landra Farms. Oh, I am buying from Landra Farms. I must buy from Landra Farms, even if her price might be higher or lower. But they're not just buying your eggs, they are buying your brand. They are buying your personality. They are buying your relationship with them. So I don't know if I'm making sense. Today, I'm going to, supply some eggs to some people. I'm not feeling too fine, but it's just like a Sunday ritual for me. My boys handle the rest, but just, few people I just, supply and all of that. So I might film the last one because I don't think the first two ones I drop it at their personal station, so they may not like to be filmed. But I might film the last one a bit. Please follow me on this journey when I get to the farm, and my boys even follow me sometimes. My boy is going to follow me this time around to know a new client, because we have a new client that we actually supply to. So I just want him to know that place so that any day I cannot make it on a Sunday or on a Saturday, anytime I have time during the week, they can do the delivery. But their owners know me, and their owners know that when I'm chanced, I will show up, I will discuss with them, I would, talk to them. So let's go. Wow. Guys, I have to off the light because of bill. Like, if you're in Nigeria and you're using prepaid meter, you will know that it's not for the week. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. Why is this under here? Why is this under here? Why is this under here? The leg is not good. It has broken. Okay, so quick one. One of the disadvantages of battery cages is that sometimes the legs of these birds, they get weak, and if we notice it on time, we bring them out to this other side for the free range. But sometimes if it is too bad, we just have to either give them out for meat because of how bad, because a chicken with, I thought I saw birds fighting, because a chicken with a broken leg cannot produce so much. And the chicken cannot stand in the cage to even eat. It is useless. It's useless, but it will not do the function that you want it to do. So yes, I always tell them to look out for chickens that their legs are weak, and that's why all these cages are outside there, free range cages. We just put them there until they get strength to their legs. This is one of the few disadvantages of the battery cage system. So seeing this here, you can see that it is flat on the ground. Flat, totally flat on the ground. We've tried, it can't get up and all of that. It can't even feed. You can see that it is totally flat on the ground. This is what we see sometimes in farming. Some of the disadvantages of the battery cage system is that you can have such. Also, we have some of the birds that have made a full recovery, those that we caught on time. Let me show you. So you can see them in the cage. You can see how big these ones are. They are almost ready to go back to the cages. You can see them. They are doing well. You can see this one's legs too. You can see the leg. It's walking. It's doing well. You can see him. Chekube, Alpha, Cheche. All right, you can see the legs. So, and we just leave them here to just do free range, because in that way it heals them. So that is it though when it comes to farming. If you don't put your eyes down to notice all this, you would end up losing birds. Right now, it looks like I've lost one bird this Sunday. I'm sure that this is out of somebody's carelessness, because if they saw this bed on time, losing, the legs were actually weak, they would have caught it on time. I'm in the farm. I've already taken about 50 crates to deliver. I just picked the eggs from the farm. Like I said, we're going to make some small deliveries. See, this is the reason why you should keep on picking your eggs. We have picked the first set for this row, and you can see that they are still laying. They are still laying. So we'll pick again in the evening. Sometimes, look at the kind of eggs that we get. Sometimes, when you see this kind of eggs at the farm, so small. Sometimes, yeah, the birds lay this tiny kind of egg sometimes. So we're not spending so much time here. I do not have time to go through all the rows. Let me just climb up and see that they have done their first picking. I'm so tired. Okay, their first picking have been done. Sometimes also, this is why we also pick eggs every time, because sometimes they crack their own eggs. You can see the egg on the ground. Yes, so the birds drink their own eggs sometimes. So we have to pick them. If not, that's it. We have picked. I'm just doing my usual rounds around the farm, checking that everything is good. Not here. They do not hear. So you can see all these things are signs of cracked eggs. Are signs of cracked eggs. You can see. So you can see. So I just go around and check for everything. Always wish that if I have the money, this land beside this farm, I would acquire the land and expand the farm. But funds, because the cost of this land here, that is also a dream of mine. This land has been lying fallow. Funds. Because imagine if I acquire 4 more plots and I build, structures and take them up. Meanwhile, see our camera. Yep, see our camera. Our camera is doing well. We have cameras on all the stations. See them? We still have in different stations up and we have down. So it's time for me to start heading towards where I want to deliver our first stop. But wait, let me check something. What am I seeing? Wow. Ooh, okay. Kristen!
We have some still have this thing there.
Okay, that means 2. Okay. They have given him the copper to 5. Okay. Alright, thank you. Yeah, we just supplied. You can see they're going in. There's a restaurant. Restaurant is in, but we're going it through the back. Close the door now. Okay, so I'm back home and I went to do all the deliveries. Rain started falling, so I couldn't, video all, and some of them would not like to be shown on my videos. Some people just want to just take eggs quietly and go. But this is another way of me building my client relationships aside from my workers. In subsequent vlogs, I'm going to also tell you how you can also build a client relationship, but not even deliver to them. Another way of building with them. It is very, very, very key for those who would like to be attached to their brands. This is what I do. Like, you can know me, you know my farm. And another thing that it helped me to, when I started showing my face just a little, I'm not always around, was sometimes these clients, these customers, they don't know how to reach you. Because to give somebody or a worker monopoly of your business in total, like I had my manager, I had my sales boy. So there'll be sometimes when those managers or that person was rude to customers. In fact, I even heard that a woman cried in my shop one time because he said he would give her eggs. And somehow, he had his favorites that he was always keeping eggs for. All those politics, when you have small power, and she will come to buy, she will see eggs, but because he has kept it for a woman that was tipping him, he won't sell those eggs. So it was later on I got to know all of that when I removed the manager from the farm and put another person, and I became a bit more involved in my business. Need to be checkmated at let me say different times. So he was like the one practically running my farm, calling the shots, calling who would get the eggs, who would not get the egg, goodness, not even responding to their calls. So yes, I decided after I learned that lesson, I learned that by experience, to be more involved in my day-to-day running of my business, to know what is going on. Sometimes in my free times, I will leave my house, I will drive to the shop, I might not even enter the farm, and I will sit down with them in the shop to sell eggs. In that way, your workers know that you can pop in anytime. Your workers know that you can put a face to some of these clients. Your workers know that you can come in anytime and decide to sell. It takes nothing from you. For me, I even take joy in When I see such customers, I'll say, "Good morning, ma," or "Good afternoon, sir," and they are happy and we talk. They say, "This is your business, this is your egg price." So, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's how feed, though. Feed has now increased, though." Because sometimes they want that personal touch with your brand or your business. They just want to just see the person. It fosters human relationship. It fosters human want to actually buy from you. In summary, when I started showing up for my brand, when I started showing up for my business and not really being at the background, but just showing up when I have to show up, I got more returns. I got, more personal with my clients. And yes, I remember their birthdays. New manager to take the date of everybody's birthday. We send them a happy birthday during their birthdays. At the end of the year, I buy souvenirs for my loyal customers because there are people that patronize me from January to December. Constantly, every single week, eggs go out to them. Those people, I actually package something for them at the end of the year and I say thank you. And yes, it is not done out of my pocket, but out of the pocket of the business. Because from January, you start pulling out such small, small, small. It must not be big. Sometimes at the end of the year, I can give them 2 extra crates on top of the crates that they take. Two. And you see the way they will thank me because those two are for your children for Christmas. Thank you for patronizing me. Because if I don't get them buckets or towels, it must not be something so big. But appreciating your customers fosters them to be tied to your farm. In the next vlog, I'll tell you something about egg sales. There's what we call egg gluts. And egg gluts, when it happens, you need that relationship to see you through the times. So I have to go now. I hope you really enjoyed this vlog. You can see that I've started posting more and more. In fact, I've started being myself here. I really, really enjoyed this vlog. But please, it will not be only farming you guys will see here because I see that a lot of people are interested in farming, agriculture. There will be other vlogs that will come up that might not be farming, and I hope you guys get to appreciate it the way you appreciate my agricultural vlogs and when I teach here. Thank you for coming to my small. Thank you for even listening to me, for even watching me. Thank you so much. See you another time. Please don't forget to just click the like button, subscribe, and share my videos so that I can be encouraged to do more. I have to go. I want to eat. It's like after 6. Time is almost 7 p.m. on Sunday, and I've not had a meal all through the day because I left the house quite late and I forgot to eat. So let me just go and eat, have my bath, and settle down to watch a movie. I'm a movie freak. I give reviews on other social media platforms about movies. I don't know if I should bring it here if they'll be interested in those reviews and book reviews, but let me don't digress. See you guys much later. Thank you.